Welcome to Forgotten Tales of the Wild West. Hi, I'm Stan Ellsworth, and this is all that's left of Kelton, Utah, except for faded dreams. In the 1860s, Kelton was the very last stop on the Central Pacific Rail line prior to the driving of the Golden Spike. As the last stop on the line from San Francisco, anyone headed east had to stop in Kelton. All the freight, all the passengers would then be transferred by stage from this bustling frontier town. Not much to look at today. Just a forlorn cemetery, a few foundations, and the original bed of the Transcontinental Railroad. But once Kelton boasted 13 saloons. It was home to settlers, miners, and hundreds of Chinese and Irish railroad track gangs. These are the men that built the railroad that connected our great nation from east to west. And now they're as forgotten as Kelton itself. This little spot of earth here in the middle of the desert was literally the crossroads of the West. Since Kelton was the end of the line for the railroad, all supplies were shipped north by stage to the rich mining communities in Idaho and Montana. But Kelton had a darker side. Since all the gold was shipped here to go on to San Francisco from those rich mining towns, Kelton had a history of greed, treachery, and murder. With all the gold coming down from Virginia City, Montana, the stage to Kelton became easy pickings for any gritty gang of outlaws. It's said that the Wells Fargo stage line here in Kelton was the most frequently robbed stage in the country. The scene of one of those robberies took place in 1863, when an outlaw named Ed Long and an unknown partner hit the stage about 30 miles from here in a narrow gulch called Portneuf Canyon. The strongbox contained a bonanza of leather pouches filled with gold dust and nuggets worth over $100,000. That's more than $1 million today. Realizing that a posse would soon be on their trail, the outlaws rode their heavily laden horses to a strange natural formation called the City of Rocks. This twisted landscape creates a natural stronghold. In fact, from a distance, it even looks like a fortress. The robbers buried their treasure and marked the spot so they could easily find it. The angry posse from Kelton caught up with them a few miles from here. Long was killed in the gunfight, but his partner was captured. He never told where the gold was hidden, and there's no record of it ever being found. 2 years later, on July 25th, 1865, another daring robbery occurred at exactly the same place. The robbers made off with over $86,000 in gold dust and bullion. Portneuf Canyon became known as Hell's Half Acre, the original robber's roost of the Wild West. None of the gold was ever recovered, and all of the outlaws supposedly died in prison. It's been told that before they died, the desperados disclosed their secret of burying the gold in a rock gulch in the City of Rocks. Maybe this gulch holds the secret to millions of dollars. This is Stan Ellsworth saying so long, and we'll see you for our next forgotten tale of the Old West.